Jaguars K6MYC, getting ready for a little test here on the ARRL contest, K6MYC. One. 1.
6 Mike Italy.
Yeah, hi John, K6MYC. Everything sound okay here? Does everything sound okay here, John? K6MYC, where'd you go?
There you are, K6MYC, K6MI, swinging the beam around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're very loud here. I just asked you if everything sounded okay here, over.
Oh yeah, sounds great. Got to turn something down. What's making that noise? All right, let me get you logged in. K6MI DMO6.
K6MI DMO6 from K6MYC Delta Mike 07.
Okay, QSL, got you in here.
Probably be the easiest contact we make tonight.
Might be. Okay, I just talked to AA6S and Aaron up there on 1.2.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to go up there, of course, a little bit later, but I'm in the house for now. I'll be in the house for 222, and I'll be in the house for 432, and then we'll go to the barn for 1296 at probably 8:30 or so, give or take, depending on when we get done here, and on 432.
Right, looking forward to picking up some cues. It's been pretty slow.
Yeah, I know. It's typical January. There's minimal activity once the big rush in the morning is over. We did pretty good on 2 meters, though. It lasted quite a while before we sort of ran out of people after a while. Anyway, I'm pointed right at DMO 8 and DMO 9 right now. I'm looking for those guys first to get the DMO 8 and DMO 9 in the logs. And then we'll spin around to either the Bay Area or Sacramento. There's only one station in 222 in Sacramento. Well, there's 2 now. KJ6KFB is on with 5 watts, and he's quite readable. He's got a 10 element up, and it's quite readable down here. You should be able to hear him as well, enough to make a contact anyway. And then KO6KD. Other than that, we don't have a lot of 220 activity out of the Sacramento area. Then we can head over toward Discovery Bay and maybe catch. We'll certainly catch. Discovery Bay. Steve W6SSW doesn't have 222, but we might be so lucky as to catch N6RO for this thing. He's got stuff going this weekend, but maybe he can squeeze away for a few minutes to give us some 222 contacts in his grid and then into the Bay Area, over.
That would be good. So far I've only got 2 grids and 7 QSOs on this band.
Well, so far I've only got 1 QSO and you're it.
Okay. Yeah, Rob was up on 1.2. Maybe I'll pop up there. Well, Aaron was the one that just told me you were down here, so they know about it.
Oh yeah, it's. I think it's live streaming, and it should be obvious what frequency we're on here. I'm assuming that they can see the front panel. Let's see if I can see the front panel of the 9700. Yes, it says. What does it say here? Well, I don't see it. I can't read it. Anyway, we'll see if we can get Larry and Daniel in here, and then we'll, like I say, slide along. I don't know how many we're going to get on 222. Hopefully we'll get a few locals here. It'd be nice if Ken could get out to the shack OIB and AA6S. I think he's got 222.
KE7UQL.
KE7UQL, there he is, on target. Thank you. DMO7 here, Daniel, Delta Mike 07. Go ahead.
Roger, QSL. I am Delta Mike 09.
Got your DMO9 and stand by, John. Are you copying Daniel?
No, did not copy him yet. KE7UQL, K6MI, Kilo 6 Mike Italy. Go ahead.
Okay, beam due north for him. We're a little bit east of north. I'm 5 or 6 degrees east of north for Daniel. Over.
Right, yeah, I'm swishing around up there. K6 Mike Italy.
Make some noise, Daniel, and John can probably find you there. KE7UQL with K6MI looking for you. K6MYC. Go ahead, Daniel.
KE7UQL is standing by. Over.
No, don't stand by. We need you to make noise. Make noise. You're not going to bother anybody. Make a 30-second call so John can peek you with his antennas here. Over.
Roger, roger. So I am looking for K6 Mike Italy. K6 Mike Italy. Kilo 6 Mike Italy. This is Kilo Echo 7, Uniform Quebec Lima, calling from Delta Mike 09. Over, over.
It probably will come up for him in a minute. You got very loud all of a sudden, Daniel, so it'll come up for John in just a second. John, make a call. Let's see if Daniel's hearing you. Over.
Okay, I switched the beam back and forth. Did not hear even a single peep. KE7UQL, 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 K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Any copy, Daniel?
Kilo 6 Mike Italy. Kilo 6 Mike Italy. This is KE7UQL. I am Delta Mike 09. Over.
Once again, he's still struggling with you. I think John's got more power than you do. Go ahead again, Daniel.
Roger, roger. This is KE7UQL. KE7UQL, calling from Delta Mike 09. Calling from Delta Mike 09, Delta Mike 09, Delta Mike 09. Over, over.
Anything, John?
Oh, nothing. Boy, that's unusual.
Yeah, it is. It's very unusual. Listen, let's not give up on it. Let's see. Daniel, can you tell us if Larry's in there? I haven't heard Larry yet, but we are still a little bit early. Over.
Yes, you're a little bit earlier. And John was loud that time. I am in Delta Mike 09. Over.
Yeah, you're getting louder for him, John. He said you were very loud. Keep going.
Really? Okay. KE7UQL, KE7UQL, DM06 from K6 Mike Italy, DM06. Go ahead.
Roger. Kilo 6 Mike Italy. Kilo 6 Mike Italy. I have your Delta Mike 06. QSL the Delta Mike 06. I am Delta Mike 09er. Over.
Very weak. K6 Mike Italy, and QSL. I did hear you very weakly. Go ahead.
Roger. I am Delta Mike 09. Delta Mike 09er. Delta Mike 09er. Delta Mike 09er. Over.
Go ahead, John. He's given you his grid several times. It's KE7, Kilo Echo 7, Uniform Quebec London. I know you have it right, but you said KE6, I think.
Oh, well. No, I meant KE7UQL. We hear you. And QSL DMO7, Thank you. K6 Mike Italy. And thank you for the 2 meters as well.
He's not in DMO7.
Oh, I keep saying the wrong thing. DMO9. I wrote it down right.
Delta Mike 09er. Delta Mike 09er. Over.
He got it, Daniel. He just said it wrong. He came back immediately and said, "I'm sorry, I said DMO7. I meant DMO9." So he's got it. Thank you, Daniel.
Roger. He is in the log. KV7, UHF, standing by.
Okay, and we'll listen for N7 Whiskey Tango. We need that Delta Michael 8. N7 WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC, over. You may have to call him on the 220 link, Daniel. Wake him up. He may have lost track of the time, over.
Well, he should be showing up. He knows to be here. He does know to be here. Over.
Yeah, I know he knows, but he may just be watching the last of a news broadcast or something there. I think I told him I was going to start with you guys. I wanted to start early with you guys and get you ready, so then you can pay attention to the rest of the guys in the Bay Area and Sacramento, over.
Roger. I won't be able to turn very far. Dark outside and trying to rain, over.
Yeah, roger. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango. N7WT, K6MYC. Daniel, if you hear him, I may have to turn away from you, but I think I can hear you. But what you should do when Larry comes in, have him go to CW. And then we'll come back in his direction. Okay, Daniel?
Roger. I will relay, over.
Thank you very much. And in the meantime, we'll go to Sacramento and see if we can pick up Bill and Darren there. Okay, John, Sacramento, Roseville, and West Sacramento. Here we go.
K6WIS, WA6AXX.
Yeah, WA6AXX and K6MYC.
Very good, Paul. You're 5x9. Charlie Mike 87, Charlie Mike 87. Very good, 7-3. Good luck in contest. Have fun.
WA6AXX, don't let WIS get away there. We want to catch him. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Ed.
Paul, Mikey is saying he wants to get a hold of you too. He's on frequency also. I don't know if you can you hear Mikey?
Oh yes, very strong here, Mike. 5.6 to 5.7. You're actually stronger than AXX, but I guess AXX is pointing in your direction. Over to you, Mike. K6MYC from K6WIS and Charlie Mike 98.
Yeah, QSL, Paul. QSL, Charlie Mike 98. I'm in Delta Mike 07. Delta Mike 07. John, you should be pointing toward the Bay Area and getting Paul on the backscatter out of the Bay Area. We also have Ed here. So, Ed, give me your grid, and then we'll let you continue with John, K6 Mexico. Italy's on frequency. Go ahead, Ed.
Very good. K6MYC, WA6AXX, Charlie Mike 97 here.
QSL, Charlie Mike 97, DMO 7 here. Thanks, Ed. Now, go ahead, John.
K6WIS, K6WIS, K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, DM06, DM06, go ahead.
Over, Paul.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were giving it back to me. I cannot hear John. Is that K6MI calling me? This is K6WIS.
Yeah, John, are you hearing Paul?
Roger, K6WS.
Yes.
WIS, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06, we got you, go ahead.
Okay, I don't know if he's doing direct path or bounce path off the Bay Area, but somewhere around southeast is direct path, K6MI from K6WIS, over.
Well, if you want him to go direct path, hang on a second. He wants you to go direct path, John, but why don't you work Ed first and get Ed in your log. I'm sure you're copying Charlie Mike 97, Ed there, over. Go ahead, John.
Charlie Mike 97, Ed, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06.
By the way, I was mistaken. I'm Charlie Mike 87, Charlie Mike 87, and I don't really hear K6MI. It's like a Q2.
Got a point right at the Bay Area, south end. He's in Los Gatos, John. He's not hearing him.
Okay, let me swing the beam a little. K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06. Is this a little bit better? Go ahead.
Yeah, K6MI, WA6AXX. We came way up. That's great. Must have an M squared beam antenna. K6MI, WA6AXX. Charlie Mike 87 here. Charlie Mike 87. Go ahead.
QSL, CM87, thank you. K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, QSL.
Very good, thank you, 73.
Okay, don't run away, Ed. There may be a few more here, but let's get John together with K6WIS. John, you got to go up to about 335 or so, 335, 340 for Paul. Paul, he's going direct now. He will go direct now. K6WIS with K6MI, K6MYC. Go direct path, Paul, over.
Okay, roger. I was copying John the 4x2 pointed directly due south, but I'm going to swing around further to the southeast. Thanks, Mike.
Roger. Well, you can always go back. We can go back the other way once John figured out where to point for the Bay Area. Anyway, you make a call. I'll see if I can help out, and I'll stay out of the way. Go ahead. K6MI, give Paul a call on the direct path.
Right. K6WIS, K6WIS, K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Should be pointed towards you. Thank you. K6MI, go ahead.
Okay, K6MI, this is K6WIS. Got you about a 4x2 into the south of the area. Big square Charlie Mike 98, CM98. How copy, over?
Over, John.
Thank you, Charlie Mike 90, thank you, K6WS. Very weak, but we got you in there. Thank you very much. K6 Mike Italy.
K6MI and 6RO.
Now go toward 300 degrees, John. KN6RO is calling you.
Thank you.
6 Mike Italy, go ahead.
N6RO, go ahead, McKen, K6MYC, DM07.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, K6MI, N6RO, Charlie Mike 97. Charlie Mike 97, over.
You're very weak. I'm not sure why you're so weak, Ken. You're very weak down this way, over.
Okay, well, I'm doing all my 110 watts.
Okay, maybe it's just a pointing error on my fault. John, are you copying N6RO now?
No, not yet. Doggone it. I'm swinging the beam all over the place. Nothing yet. K6MI.
K6MI and 6RO.
That was a double.
Nothing heard yet. K6MI.
Yeah, we doubled K6MI and 6RO.
Give him your grid several times, Ken. Go ahead.
We are N6RO, N6RO. Do you copy K6MI? DM06, DM06. Go ahead.
Roger, QSL, you're Charlie Mike 97, N6RO.
Over, John.
Charlie Mike 97, thank you very much. K6 Mike Italy.
Thank you. K6MYC, Charlie Mike 97.
USL DM07, Ken. Thank you very much for coming up. Did you get my DM07, Ken? Uh-oh. N6RO, K6MYC, DM07, over.
QSL, Charlie Mike 97.
You must be having trouble receiving.
No, I got a strange hookup here.
Oh, okay. I said thanks for coming up, Ken. I appreciate it. There may be some others. I'm a little bit surprised we don't have anybody else in the Fresno area here.
590.
Yeah, I heard Paul, K6WIS, N6RO, Charlie Mike 97.
Over, Ken.
59.
Yeah. Roger. Roger, Paul, QSL, Charlie Mike 98, Carol, 97, rather. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, thanks for the contact there, Ken. I'll leave the channel free for other contacts. K6WIS, standing by.
Okay. Anybody else in the Bay Area? We're beaming on the north side of the Bay Area, K6MYC with K6 Mexico, Italy in the San Joaquin Valley. QRZ Bay Area, over. KO6HS, sorry, KO6KD. KO6KD, are you there, Bill? K6MYC. KJ6 Whiskey Foxtrot Bravo. Oh, KJ6KFB, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. How about you, Darren? I wonder if Bill's sick or something. Somebody calling me. I can hear my call, but I don't know where to point. I don't know where to point. I need your call and your grid. K6MYC Delta Mike 07. Keep calling, keep calling. Okay, terrible conditions, Darren. KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB, Charlie Mike 98, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, Darren, over. Boy, he must have trouble there. KJ6KFB. Must not be pointed right, Darren. You're way down from normal. Way down from normal, Darren. KJ6KFB, we got you. We're copying you, but you're way down. But DM07 here. Delta Mike 07, over. Darren must have water in the feed line. KO6KD, K6MYC. Where's Bill tonight? He should be in here. KO6KD, K6MYC in the group, over. Week, John.
Yeah, 6 signal seemed a lot weaker tonight.
Yeah, terrible conditions. I could just barely hear Darren. Usually, we've tested 3 times with him over the last 3 weeks since he got his antenna up, and he was always fine. Absolutely rock solid Q5, but tonight it's barely in there, and I don't hear K6WIS also. Yeah, I hope he is not sick. Not WIS, sorry, KO6KD. We're looking for Bill in Roseville. Bill in Roseville, KO6KD, K6MYC. A lot of guys aren't paying attention to the clock here or something. I don't know what to tell you, John. I guess we go back to the Bay Area, and maybe Ed can help us out with a few locals in the Bay Area there.
All right. Very, very weak tonight.
We can also pick up KW6S for Charlie Mike 96. We need that one. Right about here, we should have you, Ed, WA6AXX. Are you still with us? K6MYC.
Yeah, you're very strong.
Okay. Have you heard anybody else in the Bay Area, Ed?
Negative.
Oh boy. We set this thing all up. We promote it like hell all week, and I tell everybody 100 times I think I'm boring them with the same information, and then they don't show up.
Oh, well, maybe they will.
I got 4 check-ins here. I get 20 every time we have a net. What the hell?
Well, Saturday night is date night, you know.
Well, there's a 49er game, too.
Oh, that'll do it.
Somebody else in there.
Yeah, Mikey, that's Jim W6PQL is in there. You want to try again, Jim?
Can do about that. K6NYC, W6PQL.
W6PQL, now I got you. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, over.
Okay, not very good conditions tonight, Mike. Charlie Mike 97 from this end, over.
Okay, please listen for K6 Mexico, Italy. Please make some calls for K6 Mexico, Italy. John, I have to point about 5 to 7 degrees more north for W6PQL to get him out of the noise there. Make a transmission, Jim, and give a call, a long call, maybe 20, 30 seconds for John, K6 Mexico, Italy, over. You copy that, Jim?
Yeah, I don't hear John in there, though.
Well, you will, but he may have to peek his antenna on you. Give him a 30-second call, if you would, Jim. Thank you.
Okay, Mike. Well, there's a couple of conversations going on here, and you're being covered up by one of them, so I'll catch you in a few minutes.
Okay, who's talking? I don't hear anybody.
Yeah, I know. You probably don't hear Paul. He's coming in pretty good here. Hi, Paul.
W6PQL, I only heard you once in there, K6MI, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Are you there? Go ahead.
You know, one of those bounce paths or something like that. You're well over S9 here. Charlie Mike 97 from this end.
John, he's working K6WIS, but hang in there a second.
Okay, Paul. 73. Call. Whoever was calling me, W6PQL.
Oakley.
From N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, Charlie Mike 97. Okay, I heard your call in there in the Charlie Mike. I mean, this is, not sure what, louder than that before, but there you go. Charlie 97 from this end, over.
QSL, thank you, Jim. 5903.
Okay, W6PQL, are you clear? K6MYC.
Yeah, I'm clear now, Mike. K6MYC, W6PQL. Very, very poor conditions tonight between you and I. I've heard you S9 plus, and tonight you're just barely looking up.
I've heard N1 PPP up in Clear Lake giving a call.
I'm not copying Clear Lake at the moment. Let me try again. Hang on a second, John. Clear Lake, N1PPP, November 1, Papa, K6MYC. Go ahead, Dave.
No, my antenna is specifying these, but W6PQL, WA6AXX, Charlie Mike 87.
PPP, K6MYC, DM07, over, Dave.
Thank you. N6RO, WA6AXX, Charlie Mike 87 here, go ahead. Very good, N6RO, WA6AXX, that's your Charlie Mike 97. Thank you, 73.
Okay, back down. W6PQL, is it clear there now for you? W6PQL, K6MYC, is it better now? Boy, he's not hearing me at all, Ed. Maybe you've got local chatter there, WA6AXX. For a clarification, K6MYC standing by. KW6S, are you in there tonight, Tom? K6MYC. KW6S, K6MYC. John, nobody's hearing me anywhere, so we're struggling here. Just hang in there, buddy. Somebody way off frequency. John, am I still okay? I'm locked on frequency. I can't turn the knob. Over. John, K6MI, where'd you go? K6MYC. Be a total blackout. W6PQL, W6 Papa Queen London, W6PQL, or anybody in the Bay Area, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, over, please. W6PQL, W6 Papa Queen London, W6PQL, or WA6AXX. Anybody copying anywhere? Did everybody lose power, or what happened here? I can't get anybody. I know I'm on the right frequency. At least the radio says I'm on the right frequency. It keeps talking to me, 140, 222.1. Where's everybody? This is weird.
Frequency. Your dial says 103. And I see you on the bend. There you go. You're coming. All right.
The frequency is locked on this thing, and I don't know how it changes frequency. I must have touched the button on the top of the mic again. Sorry.
Yeah, you're back now, and I think you slid off, and then I saw you slide back on. So yeah, you're good.
Okay. That may be why nobody was coming back to me. I must have touched the button on the top of the mic. This is a very bad situation. I think I'm locked on frequency because the knob is locked on this 9700. I can bump it and do anything to it. It doesn't change. But apparently it doesn't freeze the buttons on the top of the mic.
Well, I haven't heard anybody in the last 5 minutes either.
Okay, let me call on the right frequency here now. I couldn't get anybody, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. Something had to be wrong. It's funny because when it does that, it doesn't show up on the dial. At least I can't see it. Anyway, W6PQL, W6PQL, or WA6AXX, or anybody in the Bay Area. Anybody copy anywhere. K6MYC, standing by.
KW6S. Yes, I can copy you, Mike. K6MYC, this is K6WIS.
Thank you, Paul. I bumped the button here and I was off frequency. Let me catch Tom here. KW6S in Santa Cruz, John, Santa Cruz. KW6S, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07. Go ahead, Tom.
K6MYC, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96, Santa Cruz.
Yeah, Charlie Mike 96, right?
Roger.
Okay, I've got you. Swing a little bit to the south for South Fresno and call John, K6 Mexico, Italy. Would you, Tom? Over. Tom?
Not him, not on this band. Okay, K6MI, KW6S.
John? John?
W6S, KW6S, K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Go ahead.
K6MI, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96.
Very good. Gotcha, 96. Thank you very much.
Thank you for a rare one there, Tom. Did you get the confirmation, Tom?
Yes, I did. Very good.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay, everybody's good. We're going to go back to the Bay Area. We're still missing some in the Bay Area. I think JNN might be on, and perhaps a few others.
Let's try to get the CM96 here. This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar looking for KW6S.
Tom, listen for KW6S in Placerville. He's backscattering to me out of Mount Diablo, so you know where to talk to him because you've done it before. But try to get KW6S, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Go ahead, Tom. I don't know where Tom went.
With the beam there, were you calling me, Mike?
Yeah, K6 Whiskey India Sugar in Placerville wants to work you. He wants to make you call so you guys can get together here. So call K6WIS in Placerville. You know where to point?
Okay, I hear you in there, Tom. KW6S from K6WIS. We're Charlie Mike 98. Charlie Mike 98 in the QSL. You're in Charlie Mike 96. Yeah, KW6S. This is Kilowatt 6 Whiskey India Sugar. Any copy there, Tom? Over. Deep QSB fading, so I don't think he can hear me.
He's hearing you. It's just going up and down. You just have to keep trying. Go ahead. You're not bothering anybody. Keep calling each other.
Okay, thanks, Mike. KW6S from Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar. This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar and Charlie Mike 98, Placerville. Over.
Again, Paul. That was a double. Try it again, Paul.
Okay, KW6S. This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar in Charlie Mike 98. K6WIS CM98. Any copy there, Tom? Over.
Very good. K6WIS, KW6S, Charlie Mike 96.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah, your signal suddenly popped up to S7, 5x7. Did you swing in this direction, or was it just propagation positive, over?
I haven't done anything here, and I watched you with some look right out the door.
Wow, you're S9 now. Okay. Well, we just have to wait for propagation then. So that's a tremendous signal into the foothills here, Tom, over.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, 73, thanks, Tom. KW6, this is K6WIS clear.
You're rock solid over here, Paul. Not real strong, but solid everywhere. I copied both sides. Good contact. Thank you, K6MYC.
Thanks, Mike.
Betcha. Anybody else now in the Bay Area? I don't need you, but we still need to get you together with John. W6PQL, W6 Papa Queen London. Over.
Yep, we're still working 222 there, Bill. Try to give a call down to the Bay Area. That's where Mike and everyone's working right now.
I got a 40-year-old rotor up there, and I'm not going to swing it back around. I've already gone that round. I got to go through north and all the way back around to the East Bay, and then back around through north to get back towards Mike in the valley, and then back around. I'm done for now. This is it. I'm through playing. So anyway, I'm here now. I'm pointing towards the valley, and if there's nobody here, then that's the way it is. So, okay, I'll talk to you later, Paul. Thanks for everything. At least I know the station's working. 6QD.
got you fine, Bill. KO6KD, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, over.
Mike just giving you a call, Bill.
Something very, very, very distorted with that mic.
No, he shouldn't have moved the antenna. Where he was, it was fine. Now he's down. KO6KD, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07 from Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Delta Mike 07, Bill, over.
My noise, barely hear you. I'm not sure yet. I can barely copy you, but I'll give you Charlie Mike 98. Okay, very good, Mike.
We're copying you fine, Bill. You must be pointed in the wrong direction, so you're picking up a lot of noise. You're Q5 here, Q5, Bill. KO6KD, K6MYC. Let me see if John, K6MI, is hearing you. John, are you copying him?
Trying to come up.
No, I'm having trouble copying anybody tonight.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I am direct. I'm pointed at 135 degrees.
You're fine now. You're fine now, Bill. Just stay where you are and listen for John. John, give him a call. John, give KO6KD a call.
KO6KD, KO6KD, K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Go ahead.
Over, Bill.
Negative, not a thing, Mike. Is he in the same area as, do I point to the same area for him as I do for you?
Roger. He's in West Fresno.
I'm sorry, I'm just not copying him. I'm sorry. Give him another try.
Why don't you call him? He's hearing you. So it's your problem on your end hearing-wise. He's hearing you. Give him a long call. Let him peek his antenna on you, Bill. Over.
Okay, that's Kilo 6 Mike India. Is that correct?
Roger. That's John.
Okay, very good. Kilo 6 Mike India, K6MI. Kilo 6 Mike India, calling K6MI. Kilo 6 Mike India, K6MI. Here is KO6KD. Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Delta, Charlie Mike 98. KO6KD calling K6MI. Over.
KO6KD, 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 K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06, and we have you in here, KO6KD, K6 Mike Italy, DUQSL, go ahead.
I'm just not copying him. I'm very, very, very sorry. Over.
Oh, he's copying you. John, did you try to swing back and forth and peek on him? You got the best peek you can get on him. He's just not hearing you at the moment, John, which is weird because you got power.
Okay. It's pretty amazing. Not really great conditions. Thanks.
Yeah, and we also have Darren on the frequency. Bill, Darren is here. I work Darren, but he's very, very weak tonight. Over.
Well, he's only running the 5 to 6 watts out of his transmitter. That's all he has.
Well, I know that, but every other time I've worked him, he's plenty good here. But he's about 10 to 15 dB below normal here. So I either thought something was wrong, maybe he's got water in the antenna. He was Q3 and S nothing, over.
Well, that's an interesting point. I don't know. Well, I don't know what to say. It may just be just a big condition, but all right. John is out there, KR6MR, so he's waiting to join you on 432 or 1.2 if it works out for him. So I'd be happy to see if he could, if you guys could hear him. So I'll go ahead and get out of here. It's 8 o'clock. You want to move up to 432 now?
We're going to go to 432 at another 5 minutes. At 8:15 we'll go to 432, okay?
Okay, roger that. KO6KD.
Okay. Want to make some calls, John? See what you can stir up. Maybe somebody's copying you that I'm not. Go ahead, John. minute. Did I bump the knob again? Let me go back to the Bay Area here. I lost you, John. I don't know where you went. Maybe you're readjusting things, but Bill just can't copy. He's got noise up there tonight. Now I'm back into the Bay Area, back into the upper end of the Bay Area here. And I'd still like to make a contact with you and W6PQL. You should be able to make that. W6PQL. W6 Papa Queen London in the group, K6MYC. You still there, Jim? About WB6JNN, WB6 Japan, Norway, are you here? How about KB6BA, KB6 Bravo Alpha? How about K6KLY? Where's everybody? For God's sake, it's a contest.
Hey, Mike, I'm here, KD6SOK. Good evening.
Hey, KD6SOK. Thank you, John. Fred, good to hear you. KD6SOK, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, over.
Yeah, QSL, I'm in Delta Mike, Charlie Mike 87. I almost forgot about this because I was watching the football game, so I thought, oh, shoot, I better come in here. I just about was watching the 49ers here.
How are they doing?
They're behind, and we're in the fourth quarter, so it's Green Bay 21 to 49ers 17.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty close, but a field goal won't even tie it, will it?
Yeah, it's pretty close. Sorry, I'm getting drifty. I just switched on the transmitter a few minutes ago.
Well, you're doing fine. I did have John in here, K6 Mexico, Italy, and I thought I would hear WA6OYB, but I haven't heard him on at all today. I thought we would hear WB6JNN and K6KLY in your area, but nothing so far. So I work twice as many people just calling the net that I do tonight, over.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I listened to 2 meters a little bit earlier today, and there was nobody on at all. I did hear K6MI in Delta Mike 06. I heard him on just before you came on, and I think he was talking to somebody locally, so I didn't want to interrupt this QSL, but you're right. There's hardly anybody on.
Are you talking about 2 meters or 222?
2 meters.
Okay. If you heard him on 2 meters, you should hear him on 222. John, are you on frequency here? K6 Mexico, Italy. Go ahead.
Roger. KD6SOK, KD6SOK, K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Give me a long call. Go ahead.
QSL, John, yeah. You're a little bit stronger earlier. Let's see how I'm doing here. This is KD6SOK and Charlie Mike 87. And QSL, you're in Delta Mike 06. Delta Mike 06. QSL, thanks a lot, John, for the contact. KD6SOK.
You bumped your knob, Fred, but you're not very far off. Try it again, Fred.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, QSL. Thank you, QSL. K6 Mike Italy.
Do it again, John. I think you guys were doubling. Give it a minute. He got you okay, Fred. He's going to give you confirmation. Listen now, Fred.
Okay, KD6SOK, QSL, you're CM87, K6MI, DM06, QSL.
QSL, John, thanks. I got the contact there. K6MI, KD6SOK. Thanks for the contact.
Okay, and I believe you could make a call for us, Fred, and see if K6KLY or WB6JNN are there. I'd also like to work W6PQL. We heard him in here. I worked him, but he sped off, and we didn't get the contact between he and K6MI. So make a couple of calls for us in the Bay Area, would you, Fred? Over.
Okay. Is there anyone around like WB6J TQL or gosh, Russ or something in Belmont? Anybody around to talk to Mike down in Fresno? 86. That's okay.
86, that's okay, WA6AXX.
Oh, there's Ed. Good evening, Ed. USL. I guess there's just a few of us chickens out here, right?
That's right. So thanks for coming on frequency. You're obviously doing great. Here in Charlie Mike 87 here, Charlie Mike 87 here. Go ahead.
QSL, I'm in Charlie Mike 87 as well. So, poor Mike, he's complaining about too many people on the net, on the band's net. I listened earlier to 2 meters. I didn't hear anything.
I just don't want to hear all this sideband noise. I turned off the radio. I just didn't hear anybody.
Yeah, I just been into the shack this evening per Mike's schedule. So, well, we're around. So thanks for tearing yourself away from the 49ers.
Yeah, we're going to go to 432 right now, Fred.
This is K6 WIS, still on 222 for any contest.
Fred, can you copy K6 WIS, over?
K6 WIS. Hey, good evening, Paul. This is 86 SOK and Charlie Mike 87. QSL?
Hey, QSL, Fred. Thanks for the contact. We're in Charlie Mike 98, and good to hear you on 222 there. Over.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah, good to hear you on 222 as well, and you got a great signal tonight. Actually, conditions are pretty good on 220. I'm surprised.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. Yeah, coming in 5 by 3 here from the Bay Area. So, super signal. 86 SOK from K6 WIS 73.
73, Paul. I guess I'm going to go to 432. I'll meet you over there. I'm pointed down south. I can't rotate. Okay, I'm going to go to 432.
W6AXX, K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy.
K6 Mike Italy giving you a call.
Ed, WA6AXX, you still here?
Yeah, and I hear K6MI.
Give MI a contact, would you?
Already did.
What did you want, John?
W6AXX, W6AXX, K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, CM, I thought I was calling W6AXX, K6MI, DMO6.
Yeah, K6MI, WA6AXX. So we already worked at 7:34 p.m. You're in DMO6, I'm in Charlie Mike 87, Charlie Mike 87, K6MI, WA6AXX.
QSL, yes, sorry. My mistake. Already got you. K6MI, thanks.
Okay, if you guys just stay right where you are, I'll leave the antennas toward the Bay Area. We'll start in the Bay Area. I'm going to 432-100. Here we go, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MI, I'm glad you're working so many stations that you can't keep track. That's great.
All right, 432, here we go. You guys are off frequency a little bit. I'll give you some chatter. I think I'm right here. Let me check.
No, he just switched.
Okay. This should be better now.
Yeah. Roger, Mike. Sounds good. KM6SRR.
Okay, very good. Sorry about that. I don't know why it came up on a weird frequency here.
Hey, good evening, Mike. 86SOK, Charlie Mike 87.
Hey, Mike, I guess I need to get you in my call sign there. K6MYC, KM6SR, DMO7, over.
And we got you. Hang on a second. Turn toward the Bay Area, Rob. We got KD6SOK also calling. Let me get everybody in here. Let me start with you, Fred. First, KD6SOK, K6MYC, DMO7, over.
QSL and DMO07, I'm in Charlie Mike 87. QSL?
USL, Charlie Mike 87, thank you. KM6SRR is on here also, Fred, so listen for KM6SRR. Rob, I'm in Delta Mike 07. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, Mike, I got you. I'm pointing over that way right now there. I got too many antennas to move here, over.
Only one antenna on this band.
Well, I was moving the 6 meter and I was moving the 2 meter, so I'm getting over there.
Okay. While you're doing that, let me work Aaron, K6USY, K6MYC, DMO7.
Yeah, copy your DMO7. Thanks, Mike. K6MYC, K6USY, DMO6.
Got your DMO6?
And I worked RQU a couple minutes ago. He's in here as well, but you're not pointed that direction.
Well, I better go down that way. We definitely want to get DMO5. So the guys in the Bay Area, if you can hang on just about 2 minutes, we're going to go get DMO5 in Lake Isabella. So I'll be back here, K6MYC, going south.
Yeah, he had a good signal in here, Mike. I was able to work him off the hoe loops, K6USY.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I worked them too, Mike. That's where I was before you told me to point to the Bay Area. Anybody in the Bay Area here in KM6SRR, over?
W6QUI, we hear you, K6MYC, DMO7. Okay, let me get Rick. KB6RQU, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Rick, over. Yeah, QS, well, I didn't quite have the antenna on you. I do now, though. Thank you for DMO5, Rick. There may be a few others. And we also have the guy in the Atascadero, Ron, is on, so you might want to catch that, the rare grid for you as well. So stick around. KB6RQU. Anybody else need Rick in Baker in Lake Isabella? DMO5, K6MYC, standing by. I hear voices in there. Are you hearing anybody, Rick?
I'm trying to call Rick.
Yeah, just a light voice there, can't make it out.
Oh my goodness, you're very strong. K6 Mike Italy, Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, Delta Mike 06. Go ahead.
K6 Mike Italy, KB6RQ, DMO5, over.
QSL, thanks. DMO5, thank you.
73.
WA6AAJ.
W6AAJ, KB6RQU, DMO5.
KE7UQL, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06.
Stand by, Rick. Stand by, Rick.
Roger, Delta Mike 07.
Oh, no. Wrong.
Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to hear you through the voices. Delta Mike 09, Delta Mike 09, over. 73.
Have you worked DMO5 down there in Lake Isabella, Mike?
No, I just got out here.
Okay, go down to Lake Isabella. KB6RQU is waiting for you.
Okay, what time do you have?
I got 827 or so. WA6AAJ, K6MYC, DMO7 for a contact.
K6MYC, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06. Okay, I'm at UTC. My battery went dead.
Well, UTC it would be
423 UTC, KM6SRR.
There you go.
Thank you. KB6RQU, KB6RQU, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06, over.
Hey, good evening. KB6RQU, DMO5.
KB6RQU, Delta Mike 05. This is WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06. Thanks for the contact, Rick.
Oh, yes, sir. Anytime there. 73.
73.
WA6AAJ, KM6SR, DMO7 for contact.
KM6SR, Delta Mike 06, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06.
I'm in DMO7 there, Mike. WA6AAJ, KM6SR, DMO7. I think K6MI was also trying to get you over.
Okay. KM6SRR, Delta Mike 07.
QSL. John, K6MI was calling for you.
Okay, John, I'm not even pointing that in your week for me, but I think I got K6MI, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06.
QSL, thanks. WA6AAJ, K6USY, DMO6.
K6USY, Delta Mike 06, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06.
Copy your 06, Roger, Roger. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Give him a call, Ron.
W6QUI, WA6AAJ, Delta Mike 06. I didn't get your grid. I'm not pointed at you in your week, Ron. W6QUI, over. Roger, Delta Mike 95, W6QUI. Got it, Ron. WA6AAJ, Delta 06.
No, not Delta Mike, not Delta Mike.
Charlie Mike.
Okay, Charlie Mike 95.
W6QUI, K6MYC, DM07. USL Charlie Mike 95. Really, really weak tonight, pointed at you, but we've got you. Listen for others. Listen for others. 7-3, Ron.
W6QUI, K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, DM06. QUI from Kilo 6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06. Go ahead.
Ron, do you hear K6MI? Okay, go ahead, John.
QUI, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06, K6 Mike Italy. Go ahead.
Overrun.
Okay, I'm just switching beam all the way around. Give me a minute.
Turn in, John. K6MI, W6BBS, DMO7.
K6MI, DMO6. Thanks.
Roger, Roger.
W6BBS, K6USY, DMO6.
I'm sorry, I don't work DMO6 stations. Oh, I'm sorry. K6USY, W6BBS, DMO7.
Thank you.
W6BBS, KM6SR, DMO7, Frank.
XSR, W6BBS, DMO7, sorry. And will you call me, Ron?
Contact.
QUI is calling you, Frank. Get QUI.
Roger, Roger, W6QUI, W6BMBS, DMO7.
And Frank, at some point you'll want to go to 2 meters, and we'll do this all over again. K6USY.
If there's anybody actually wanting to turn in logs in the contest, I'll be glad to go do that. But if we're just having fun, I'm tired and I'm not working the contest. So if you need it for the contest because you're turning in logs, then I'll do that, Aaron. No problem.
Yeah, John and I are turning in logs.
W6QUI now. I've got beam on you, K6 Mike Italy, DM06. 6 Mike Italy, W6QUI, Charlie Mike 95, over. Thanks to the new grid.
All right, John and Aaron, you guys want to go to 2 right this second?
Okay, 2, 144.210.
Okay, QUI. W6QUI, is Eric in there tonight? Is Eric in there? KN6EIV, is he working the contest? Ron, over. Oh, he didn't get the antenna up. Okay. Yeah, you're very light. I'm not copying 100%. Go slow and repeat. Yeah, I'm trying to find a peak on you here, but I just can't get a peak. Over.
Well, you just peeked up there. Yeah, Eric does not have his 70-centimeter antenna up. Only 2 meters. Only 2 meters. Over.
Okay, I did not hear him on 2. We were on for several hours today from 11 o'clock on or so, but I did not hear him on. But we'll look for him maybe tomorrow for a few minutes. Like to catch him on 2 meters, if nothing else. Thank you, Ron. Good to have you in here. Didn't expect to hear you. And so it's a pleasure to catch you. Thanks for coming up on 432 on your awkward night there, over. W6QUI, K6MYC, DMO7, 73.
Yeah, 73. Well, I'm usually here on Saturday. Anybody want to go to 1296? Over.
Well, we're going to 1296 probably in about 15 minutes, probably about 8:45. 8:45 we'll go to 1296. I have to go to the barn, but I know where to point for you at about 70 degrees.
Okay, we'll put the word out. I will be on 1296. Over.
Roger, Roger. And a lot of people will be looking for you. Thank you very much, Ron.
Hey, guys, if you both want to be there at 9, I'll make sure I'm there at 9 at the same time, and then I can relay for you as you try to get lined up on each other. Over.
8:45.
Okay, 8:45. Very good. Be there.
Now, I know where to point for him now. I didn't know originally, but we point at 70 degrees. We should get Ron if we've got any propagation at all here.
Well, I can point just about any direction I want and work, Ron.
I bet you can.
Yeah, you're SI plus tonight.
Hey,
Great.
Yeah, I am pointed at you, so that does help, Ron. Okay, very good. I'll catch you guys on 1296 at 8:45. In the meantime, a minute ago I heard N6RO in there, but I haven't heard him since, and the beam's facing the wrong way now.
We're going to go to the Bay Area now. I had him hold because we had so many people down here that were to be worked, but we're going to go back to the Bay Area now.
Roger, Roger.
Hey, Frank, did you already go over to 2 meters?
I did. I'll meet you there real quick if you want, Rob.
What frequency?
Well, my radio's now on 210 because that's where those guys wanted me.
Okay, I'm there. Thanks.
Okay, let's try for KW6S, KW6S, K6MYC. KW6S in Santa Cruz, K6MYC, DMO7. Okay, nothing heard. Let me go into the Bay Area here. WA6AXX and others, K6MYC, DM07.
Yeah, KW6S was around earlier. I worked him on 2-meter and 6-meter FT8.
Well, I worked him on 222. He's here. I just haven't heard him here on 432 yet.
Okay, roger, roger.
Okay, Bay Area, 432 ARRL contest, K6MYC, K6MYC, Denmark, Mexico, 07 with company.
Yeah, I think frequency just cleared. K6MYC, WA6AXX.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm only hearing you, Ed. WA6 Alpha, X-ray, Charlie Mike, is it 87?
Yeah, try again, Mikey. Charlie Mike 87 here. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay. Delta Mike 07, Ed, DM 07, Ed.
Very good. Got your DM07. Thank you. And yeah, there are a bunch of guys on frequency here. I can give you a list if you want.
Well, I'll just see who we get.
WA6AXX, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, WA6AXX. You're like Q4, but I do copy you. Charlie Mike 87. Charlie Mike 87 here.
Roger, Ed. This is DM07, Delta Mike 07.
No copy on Rob, sorry.
Give it to him again several times, Rob. He needs your grid.
WA6AXX, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, DM07, Delta Mike 07, DM07, over.
Over.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rob went down into the noise. Sorry, Mikey.
Okay, wait a minute, Rob, and it'll come back up. Call in again when it comes back up for Ed.
WA6AXX, W6BBS, DM07.
Yeah, W6BBS, DM07, WA6AXX, Charlie Mike 87 here.
Roger, 73.
73, thank you.
6BBS, N6RO.
N6RO, W6BBS, DM07.
Roger, Charlie Mike 97.
Roger the 97, good luck.
Thank you.
N6RO, K6MYC, DM07.
Roger, Mike, Charlie Mike 97.
Got your 97, thanks.
Bye.
Is KD6S okay, Fred? Are you still around? WA6AXX. Not heard.
N6RO, listen up for K6 Mike Italy in Fresno.
Okay.
N6RO, K6 Mike Italy, DM06, go ahead.
Again, John?
N6RO, K6 Mike Italy, DM06, Fresno, go ahead.
Give him a call, if you would, Ken, so he can tweak his antennas on you, over.
Okay. Who's that, MI?
K6MI in West Fresno, John.
Yeah, okay. K6MI from N6RO. Norway 6 Radio Oscar, Charlie Mike 97. Over.
Roger, K6 Mike Italy, DM06, Delta Mike 06. Roger, go ahead.
Over, Ken.
I didn't hear him at all.
Hey, move the antenna, Ken. How was that?
Just heard a trace. K6MI, try again, please, John. Okay, you're Charlie Mike 97. Charlie Mike 97, K6MI and 6RO.
Very good.
Thank you.
N6RO, KM6SRR, DM07, over.
Again, Rob.
N6RO, N6RO, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over.
Are you still there, Ken?
I heard him real loud. He should be getting some of me, over.
Well, he's not answering me either. Either he's got local QRMary or he's got something else in the shack that's interrupting him.
Yeah, probably a Zoom meeting, over.
But you might not be able to hear me.
Mike, W6SSW, but yeah, Rob and K6MI are down compared to this afternoon.
W6SSW, K6MYC, DM07.
K2GMY, N6RO.
N6RO, KM6SRR, DM07.
Mike 9.
Hang on.
Bye-bye.
Now try it, John. Rob, go ahead now.
N6RO, N6RO, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over. Ken, N6RO, N6RO, KM6SRR, DM07, over.
They may have local QRM. Let me see if I can get to Steve. W6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07.
K6MYC, W6SSW, I copy your DM07. I am Charlie Mike 9 or 7.
QSL Charlie Mike 97, and if you can connect with Dick there, K2GMY, have him point down this way. Got lots of takers for him on this band, over.
Okay, Roger, I'll have to swing his way a little bit.
SSW, N6RO, Charlie Mike 97.
Now, Rob.
N6RO, W6SSW, Charlie Mike 97 was here, Charlie Mike 97. If you get Dick to point down that way, he's got also a lot of takers also.
Okay, I think he's listening. I'm not sure where he's pointed.
N6RO, KM6SRR, DM07, over.
QRZ?
Again, Rob. Yeah, I thought he was talking to the other guy. N6RO, N6RO, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over, over.
Who's calling N6RO?
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, DM07.
That's Rob down near me, Ken.
Now he's got 2 or 3 callers.
Okay, let's KM6SRR, N6RO, Charlie Mike 97.
Okay, got you, Ken. This N6RO, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, DM07, over.
07, thank you much. N6RO, QRZ.
N6RO, N6RO, K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
You got a weaky squeaky down here, Ken. Listen hard.
N6RO, N6RO, Kilo 6, Uniform, Sierra Yankee, Delta Mike 06.
The propagation's not too good, Mike.
I know. It's another DM06, West Fresno. Go again, Aaron.
Me.
Say, go again, Aaron, go again.
Alrighty, N6RO, N6RO, Kilo 6, Uniform, Sierra Yankee, Delta Mike 06, over, over. they hear RQU trying to call them too.
Ken there needs a preamp. I can hear RQU off the back even.
Yeah, I was hearing RQU also, KM6SR.
KM6SRR, W6SSW, Charlie Mike 97, you just came up.
Yeah, Steve, I was waiting for the traffic to go down. W6SSW, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, DM07, over.
Yeah, thanks for your DM07, Charlie Mike 97.
Roger, thanks, Steve. 73.
We need those Charlie Mike 88s and 89s. Have them turned down this way. I hear K2GMY, but he's not pointed this way. He's too weak.
Dick, the South Valley's looking for you. You're pretty close, but a point something like 120.
He knows where to point. Just tell him to point at K6MYC. I worked today on 2.
Maybe 6RQU, 59 Charlie Mike 97. Thank you for DM05.
Great contact, Ken.
Wow, he really came up.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I heard him too.
Call him, Steve.
Is that KM6RQU?
KB6RQU, Kilo Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 6, Radio Queen Union. This is Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey, Whiskey 6 Sugar Sugar Whiskey, Charlie Mike 97, over, over. KB6RQU, KB6RQU, Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey, Charlie Mike 97, over, over. Yeah, he came up for a second.
I can't help you. I'm pointed away. He probably won't hear me pointed toward you guys.
That way, Steve. See if I can bring Rick up for you. KM6SRR.
Okay, Rob's going to turn that way and have Rick stick around for you, Steve.
Okay, thanks, Rob.
I don't know what's going on with GMY. He usually pounds down here.
KB6RQU, KB6RQU, this is Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey, Whiskey 6 Sugar Sugar Whiskey, Charlie Mike 97, over, over.
Yeah, Rick, that's Steve, W6SSW calling for you. Point to him. He's up in Discovery Bay. KM6SR, standing by.
KB6RQU, copy my Charlie Mike 97. Your grid, your grid.
I don't hear him right now, Rick. Rob.
Yeah, Rick was calling for him. Over.
KB6RQU, KB6RQU, Whiskey 6, Bravo, Bravo, Sierra, DM07, over.
Hey, Mike, have Steve give Rick a call. He's waiting, over.
I thought he might come back to Frank. Frank should be able to get him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to finish up what he was in the middle of, over.
Okay, Steve, give him another call or two. Just waiting for an upfade on you, Steve. Go ahead.
Kilo Bravo 6, Radio Queen Union. Kilo Bravo 6, Radio Queen Union. This is Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey. Whiskey 6, Sugar Sugar Whiskey. Charlie Mike 97. Charlie Mike 97. Over, over. I heard your radio. I heard your.
Hey, Mike, Rick didn't get the whole thing, so have Steve continue. Over.
Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey. Whiskey 6, Sugar Sugar Whiskey. W6SSW. Charlie Mike 97. Charlie Mike 97. Over, over. I heard W6, that was it, man. He's up and he's down.
Keep going. You'll get a good upfade. Just grid call sign. That way, if it happens, it'll come through at the same time. Over.
Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra.
Rick got his call sign. Rick needs his grid square. Over.
6, Sugar Sugar Whiskey. Charlie Mike 97. Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey. Charlie Mike 97. Calling Kilo Bravo 6, Radio Queen Union. Over, over.
Hey, Rick, I hear Steve giving you his grid square. You copy? Hey, Mike, Rick is still listening. He didn't quite copy Steve's grid square. Over.
Sure. Steve, just repeat your grid square. He's got your call. He just needs your grid square 10 times with a little separation. Over.
Charlie Mike 9-7. Charlie Mike 9-7. Charlie Mike 9-7. Charlie Mike 9-7. Your grid. Your grid. Your grid. Over, over. Yeah, Paul's working now. I can't hear him.
86MI would like SSW.
Go ahead, John.
W6SSW, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06. Go ahead.
Steve?
Yeah, Paul's working up here.
Can you copy K6MI through Paul there? Steve, John is giving you a call. Listen for K6MI, Steve. Over.
Okay, W6SSW, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 0.
K6MI, K6MI. This is Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey, Charlie Mike 97. Over, over.
Roger, Roger. K6 Mike Italy, K6 Mike Italy, Delta Mike 06. QSL, QSL.
Steve?
I hear you, John. I hear you, John. Your grid. Over, over.
Delta Mike 06. Delta Mike 06. Delta Mike 06. Thank you.
Over.
Thank you. I got your DMO6. DMO6. Roger, Roger. Charlie Mike 97 here. Over, over.
Good contact.
K2GMY, W6PQL.
Hey, Mike, Rick is still trying to get Steve there, KM6SR.
Oh, he's got him.
Hey, Rick, did you get everything from Steve, W6SSW? Hey, Mike, Rick still needs Steve's grid square. Rick still needs Steve's grid square. KM6SR, over.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Okay, Steve, they still Rick KB6RQU still needs your DMO5. I mean your grid square. He still needs your grid square, Steve. So he's a little bit east. I have to point 3 or 4 degrees more to the east to get Rick from the Fresno area. So you might find that helps. K6 W6SSW with KB6RQU K6MYC. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I got a little more noise in that direction, so I'm working kind of a fine line there. KB6RQU, KB6RQU, this is Whiskey 6, Sierra Sierra Whiskey, Charlie Mike 9 or 7, Charlie Mike 9 or 7, Charlie Mike 9-7, your grid, over.
Rob, have Rick have a few more calls. He needs the grid from Rick. He needs Rick's grid for sure.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, they both need each other's grid. Rick, go ahead and give Steve W6SSW a few calls there. Over.
KB6RQU, your grid, over.
Okay, copy. Kilo Juliet 6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo.
Over, Steve.
QSL. Okay, thank you, and the same to you, K2 Juliet.
That's all right, Mike. We'll try it another time. We got traffic up here. W6SSW, thanks.
Well, tell Dick to turn down this way. I can hear him working Darren there, but he when he turns down this way, I don't hear him at all. We need his Charlie Mike 88.
All right, I'll swing up that way.
Hey, Mike, did Steve hear Rick at all? He gave a few calls there. KM6SRR.
Mike Italy.
There's too much traffic up there right now. GMY is working Sacramento. It's killing Steve.
Okay.
Okay, Rick, I don't know if you heard Mike. He said that there's a few other guys. There were a lot of traffic. It's killing Steve. He can't hear through all the traffic. Over. Maybe we can try a little later on there. I'll get back to you on that. Over. Roger, I'll be turning away from you, so hopefully I can hear you. Over.
I can hear him, Rob. K6USY.
Okay, Aaron, that sounds good. I'm going to go up towards the Bay Area.
We're running a little late, but we'll go to 1296 shortly here, but we've just got to get a few more contacts. K2GMY, K6MYC, where are you, Dick? KR6MR, K6MYC, DM07, KR6MR, K6MYC, DM07. KR6MR, K6MYC, DM07. KR6MR, K6MYC, DM07. Somebody tell John to turn down toward Fresno. K6MYC looking for KR6MR and others.
Hey, Mike, did Dick ever point this way, K2 GMY?
Not that I know of. I don't know why he's not doing that. I heard Steve tell him to do it. KR6MR, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, John, over. KR6MR, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, over. KR6MR, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, over, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, John.
AE7 UQL.
I hear you, Daniel.
Roger, Delta Mike 09.
DM09, KE7 UQL, K6MYC. Thank you, Daniel.
Roger, I'm turning on 1296.
Oh, yeah, we're just a few more to work here. We may have to delay it slightly to 1296. Over.
KE7 UQL, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over. Thank you, Daniel. Got you.
Good one.
It's 9 o'clock, Mike.
I know it is, but we got lots of traffic calling him still. I can hear John in there calling me, and he isn't hearing me. KR6MR and others up there calling. KR6MR, KR6MR, Kilo Romeo 6, Mike Romeo, K6MYC calling you, John. I'm in Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07. Over, John. Sorry, give me your grid, John. KR6MR, K6MYC, I need your grid. I'm in Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, John. KR6MR, get your ears on. K6MYC, over.
Copy, Charlie Mike 98, Charlie Mike 98, over.
Are you coming back to me, John? It was at Charlie Mike 98 for me, K6MYC, DM07, over.
DM07 out on Charlie Mike 98. Charlie Mike 98, over.
Okay, got you now, John. Thank you. A little confusing, lots of QR Mary there. You're not real strong tonight. You should be a lot stronger. I don't think you're pointed right. 73, John, KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC, DM07, 73.
K6MYC, KW6T, Charlie Mike 98.
Yeah, KW6T, K6MYC, got your 98, DM07 here, Russ.
Roger, Mike, copy your DM07, 73.
73, Russ. Listen for others. Anybody else copying KW6T in Latrobe?
KJ6KO, KR6MR. Okay, also. Thank you. Have a good evening.
KJ6KO, K6MYC. Bump the antenna down this way. KJ6KO, K6MYC, DM07. Greg, over.
Yeah, I'm pointed right at you, Mike. Copy Charlie Mike 98.
USL, you're Charlie Mike 98. Good to hear you. KJ6KO, K6MYC, 73.
73 is Mike, K6MYC, KJ6KO. Who else up you need to find?
course, anybody else here on 432, K6MYC boson, ARRL contest.
K6WIS, KM6SRR, DMO7.
Aaron, can you copy me?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to 1296, so you might announce it to the locals here, over.
Alrighty, everybody. Mike is going to 1296 and walking out to the barn. I'll be switching over the feed as he's heading out to the barn. K6USY. Everybody stand by. We're going to 1296.
Well, they can keep going here. I'm just going to 1296 to be ready because we're late.
K6WIS, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, DMO7, over.
Yeah, K6USY going up to 1296.
KO, AJ6SF.
AJ6SF, K6USY.
I guess I might have to get out and do a... You're probably DMO6 also. All right, 7-3, AJ6KO. QRZ.
Yeah, AJ6SF, DMO6, K6USY, DMO6.
Copy that. Just wanted to see if anybody could hear me here. I'll QSY to 1296 and see if I can do anything there. AJ6SF 73. How about the...
Before you go, Daryl, AJ6SF, KM6SRR, DMO7, over.
KM6SRR, DMO7, AJ6SF, DMO6.
Okay, got you, Daryl. Thank you very much. KM6SR, standing by.
AJ6SF, QSY.
Sounds like Mike's going up to 1296, Ken.
Radio, K6USY, DMO6.
Think about all the money you put in this hobby so you can do yourself.
Yeah, but Mike didn't have the barn radio on the right frequency. But it should be ready for him when he gets there.
DMO6.
Yeah, just getting here, guys. K6MYC just walked in.
K6MYC, K6MI, DMO6.
Stand by a second, John. I got to find the pen and find my butt with both hands here. Hang on. I got about 5 calls I've already got. Hang on. got K6MI DMO6, I'm in DMO7. I got K6USY and DMO6, I'm in DMO7. Go ahead.
QSL.
Roger, K6USY.
Roger, are you here, Rob?
Roger, KM6SR, K6MYC. K6MYC, DMO7.
Okay. KM6SRR, DMO7, K6MYC, DMO7. Where am I pointed here?
KM6SRR, W6BBS, DMO7.
W6BBS, DMO7, KM6SRR, DMO7, over.
Roger, roger, good luck. K6MYC, W6BBS, DMO7.
Wrong call. You working me or Rob?
No, I finished with Rob, and I was going to give you a point.
Okay. W6BBS, K6MYC, DMO7.
K6MYC, W6BBS, DMO7. I don't screw around. If we're going to contest, let's do it. Hi, hi. Good luck.
Okay. I'm pointed towards Sacramento, and there's nobody over there. K6MYC, QRZ before I go. Let's see, probably should go to the Bay Area. What do you think? Say it again, say it again. Okay. Should be better.
Oh, much better. K6MYC, W6SSW, Charlie Mike 97.
QSL, you're Charlie Mike 97, and I hear CW in there. Let me get you written in here. 97, W6SSW. CW, was that you, Larry, M7WT? Let me go up to Nevada, and we'll get those DMO8, DMO9 guys out of the way, okay?
Roger, 6RO.
N6RO, K6MYC, DMO7.
Mike 97, thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
WRO.
Are you calling me? All I'm hearing is W.
Yeah, W6SSW and 6RO, Charlie Mike 97.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're
N6RO, W6BBS, DMO7.
KE7 UQL, K6MYC.
N6RO, KM6SRR, DMO7. N6RO, KM6SRR.
WT, KE7 UQL, K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay. One more call, N7WT, K6MYC, KE7 UQL, K6MYC, Denmark, Mexico 07, Delta Mike 07, over. Nothing heard from Nevada, guys, I'm coming back.
K6 Mike Italy, listening for Nevada, not hearing anything yet.
No, I'm not either, John. I'm going to give up for a few minutes. K6MI, K6MYC, DMO7.
Yeah, K6MI, yeah, I got you.
AJ6SF.
AJ6 Sugar Fox, K6MYC, DM07.
K6MYC, DM07. AJ6SF, DM06.
USL, AJ6 Sugar Fox, DMO6, K6MYC, DMO7. Sorry, I missed you on 432. I was already walking to the barn when you came in. Over.
Copy that. USL.
Ask him what he's using for an antenna.
What are you using for an antenna? Over.
It's a tri-band vertical. I don't have the horizontal at this point.
Okay, he is vertical. It's a tri-bander, Aaron. Over.
Yeah, give me a second. I will switch to vertical, and I'm going to try and work him. K6USY.
Okay, he's going to switch to vertical. Stand by. I forgot the name. Is it Dennis?
This is Daryl, AJ6SF.
I'm sorry, Daryl. I meant Daryl. Is it Daryl? Yeah, got it. Stand by a second. Aaron's switching over to vertical for you.
Well, Aaron switching, Daryl. AJ6SF, KM6SR, DMO7.
N6RO, WA6AXX.
SR, AJ6SF, DM06.
Thank you, Daryl. Go ahead, Aaron.
Got your Charlie Mike 97, Charlie Mike 87 here, N6RO, WA6AXX. Thank you, 73.
WA6AXX. Trying to get the antenna on you here. That should be a little closer. WA6AXX, K6MYC, DMO7.
Okay, so let me do AG6J first. AG6J, WA6AXX. Very good. Just double check your call. I have AG6 Juliet. Is there an alpha on the end? Charlie Mike 87 here, Charlie Mike 87. Go ahead, AG6J. Gotcha, very good. Thanks for the contact, 73.
Must be vertical, Ed. Is it vertical? WA6AXX, K6MYC. Is he vertical, Ed?
Not sure. AG6J, are you vertical or horizontal?
That's a long answer. Did he give one? He must be in your backyard, Ed, if you're not hearing me through him. K6MYC. Any copy, Ed?
Could I try and work Daryl real quick on my vertical?
Okay. Ed, are you still in there? WA6AXX, K6MYC. I can't believe the AJ6F is still talking. Where did Ed go?
There's local traffic here, Mikey.
I never heard of Mike, SRR.
Okay, it's quiet. I'll do a quickie, K6MYC, WA6AXX.
Yeah, we got you, Ed, DMO7 here, but who's all on there? I'm not hearing a soul that you're talking to, over.
Okay, yeah, so I've worked JNN, I've worked JNN, N6RO, and AG6JA, who's running a vertical, so you probably won't hear him. I also hear in there W6PQL. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay, let me try for WB6JNN. Go ahead, Jim. K6MYC, over.
JNN, do you hear Mikey? Mikey, did you hear Jim?
I don't hear a beep.
Okay, he's pointed south. That was his best direction for you, I think. Okay, I'll be quiet here.
Well, let me see if I can get Jim, W6PQL. Jim, are you here?
PQL, do you hear Mikey?
W6PQL on CW. W6PQL on CW. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07. Over. No response. Oh, there it is. Roger. Charlie Mike 97. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, W6PQL. K6MYC DM07. Roger.
WB6JNN, Charlie Mike 97.
There you are. Now you're Q5. WB6JNN. Charlie Mike 97. K6MYC Delta Mike 07. Go ahead, Jim.
As indicated, I heard nobody on 432 from your side. Several on the side. But anyway, you're now up to about an 7-8, something like that.
Yeah, good signal here. Is it DM? It's Charlie Mike 97, right, Jim?
Charlie Mike 97, yes, that's correct.
Say it again.
DM 97, Charlie Mike 97.
Okay, DM07 here. Thank you. So there's 3 of you on so far in the Bay Area. Is that it? You and Ed and Jim. Is that it, Jim?
There's several others around.
Well, why aren't they making noise here? Where's Ed, the Bay Area? K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KD6SOK.
Okay, KD6SOK, KD6 Sugar Oscar Kilo. I think I didn't get the grid square correctly, Fred. I'm in Delta Mike 07, Delta Mike 07, over.
QSL, Delta Mike 07, I'm in Charlie Mike.
I missed the grid. I got Charlie Mike and you went away, over.
Okay, Charlie Mike 87, Charlie Mike 87, QSL.
Charlie Mike 87, got it that time. I can't get a peak on you. The signals are dispersed all over the place. It's the same signal strength from 270 to 290. No peak tonight, over.
QSL, 86 conditions, and it's raining.
really crappy at this hour. We should do this earlier. Maybe we should change to 1296 first, over.
I think that would make sense.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it different in June. We'll go 1296 first and see what happens. It was the same way last time on 1296. Everybody was really weak, so 9 o'clock is too late.
K6WIS here.
K6WIS, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Paul.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. K6NYC from K6WIS, so we're Charlie Mike 98, and I've got your BMS given. We're on a good propagation feed.
Let me slip in the KD6SOK, WA6AXX.
Roger, Roger, Paul. Roger, Roger.
Hey, Charlie Mike 87.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, got your Charlie Mike 87, Charlie Mike 87 here, also KD6SOK, WA6AXX.
No problem. Thank you, Paul. Anybody else copy on kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie in the Bay Area? Bay Area, pointing that way, K6MYC, over, over.
Can I try and call Daryl real quick on my vertical?
Absolutely, go ahead.
AJ6SF, AJ6SF, do you copy K6USY, Delta Mike 06?
Daryl, are you still here?
Yeah, he might have left. I sent him an email. I'll try and work him tomorrow. K6USY.
Yeah, he's local. You shouldn't have any trouble with him.
Yeah, I just, the beam's pointed at you and not at Clovis, so I figured switching antennas, but I'll try and work him tomorrow. K6USY.
Yeah, Roger. Hopefully. I'm surprised he came in here. It's the first time I've ever heard him, over.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had radios for here.
I didn't either.
Now I want to get him on other bands, so I'll bug him tomorrow. K6USY.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. I'm still looking to the Bay Area on Bay Area. We need. I don't think I've got KW6S. Let me go down this way. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC, DM07, over. May have gone to bed. KW6S, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC, DM07, over. John, I'm going to go back to Nevada. I keep hearing CW in here, but the problem is Jim W6PQL is also going to CW. So I'm having trouble determining whether it's coming from Nevada or from the Bay Area. Right now I'm going to go back up to Nevada, but it's pretty late for those guys, but maybe I can get Larry to stay up a little bit, over.
Yeah, I've been listening and barely hear anybody that you've been working. I only heard one little bit of CW. K6MI.
sorry about that. It is pretty bad. We talked about maybe changing the sequence. Maybe we ought to do 1296 first at 7:30. What do you think?
I don't know. Anybody's guess at that.
Well, we saw the same pattern last week. Last time in the fall, it was very poor on 1296. Weak signals, and so can't hurt anything to start the other way around. 222 is more tolerant, I think. Anyway, I'm pointed up toward Nevada now. I'm surprised we haven't heard KE7UQL, KE7 Uniform Quebec London, K6MYC, N7WT, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07. Anybody up there in Nevada, over? May have given up on us. Well, sometimes we don't have any path here. KE7UQL, 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 K6MYC, DM07, over. Wow. Well, luckily we've got a big contingency in DM07 and DM06, John. Hi.
Yeah, very good. I did work W6QUI. That gave me a new grid, CM95, just before you came up here.
Oh, on 1296?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. You know what? I can work him, but I have to turn over towards 70 degrees. You want to try and see if he's still there, and I'll turn around for him, over?
Well, I'm pointed north now, too.
Well, we're not getting anything north, and we're out of people to work up there as far as I can see right now. The path is, the propagation is really stinko.
Right, that was an hour ago.
I'll turn down there.
What's that, Rob? Okay. Frank's going to turn down toward QUI and see if he can't raise him. But I have to go 270 degrees to get to him, so I don't want to turn if he's not there. Go ahead, Frank. Yes, you're rotating.
Roger. W6QUI, W6QUI, W6BBS, DM07. W6QUI, W6QUI, W6BBS, DM07. Nothing. I've tried several times starting at 8:45 to work him, and I've never heard him on. I was surprised when John got him.
What time did you get him, John?
0427. 0427.
Okay, 8:30 or so. That's really early. Yeah, we were still struggling with 432. A lot of activity on 432. It just took a long time to work everybody.
Well, I take that back. 0457. 57, yeah. It was just before 9.
Okay. Well, I'm talking away toward the north here, but not getting anybody, so I think we're about done for the night here. I'm going to go back to the Bay Area one more time here. I think we've worked. I don't think I've worked 6 SSW. Have we caught SSW and 6RO on this band?
Yeah,
I didn't. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, we worked, he said. Who was that? Was that you, Steve?
Roger.
Okay. Sorry about that. My memory's getting weak, over.
Actually, my memory for you is just on 220, and I forget the other name of the song, but...
Okay, both, you're very weak. Maybe you're turned away from me now, Ken. N6RO and W6SSW, very weak, both of you, over.
Yeah, we got kind of a fast flutter right now.
Give me a little chatter. Maybe I can find a peak on you. Maybe the antenna's moved or something here, over.
I'm running a little bit towards the east. I'm getting on a little bit better skirt along the foothills as usual on this band. But you came up nicely. W6SSW.
Yeah, I think you pointed right. I'm a little bit further east than normal, but like you say, sometimes we get a better bounce off the foothills there. Okay, well, if I've got you and Ken on here, I think we're about as far along as we're going to get tonight. Kind of dismal here on 1296, but probably should have gotten here earlier. Maybe we should do it on the other end of the time frame. Over.
Is Rob still down there? I can usually work him.
Yeah, Rob's probably still here. Rob, are you awake?
Roger, I was trying to peek on him there. W6SSW, KM6SRR, DMO7, over.
SRR, no problem. Charlie Mike 97, thanks for your DMO7.
Again, Steve?
Yeah, KM6SRR, I copy your DMO7. I am Whiskey 6 Sierra Whiskey, Charlie Mike 97. Charlie Mike 97, over.
Rob?
Yeah, howdy.
I'm hearing something in the noise there, but I think I heard an R, but that's all I can make out now, over.
It'll come back in a minute. Steve's been up and down all over the place here. We're just too late here. Just don't give up since we're not doing anything else. We'll stick around if you can, Steve. Just hang in there a minute.
Yeah, KM6SRR, KM6SRR. I copy.
W6SSW, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, DMO7, over.
7, Charlie Mike 9 or 7, Roger.
It was a double. Try it again, Steve.
KM6SRR, I copy your DMO7. I copy your DMO7. I am Charlie Mike 9 or 7, Charlie Mike 9 or 7, Charlie Mike 97, over.
Over.
I'm just hearing something in the noise there. If he does it a few more times, I'll try to peek again.
Yeah, he's going to try and peek on you. He wants you to give him another call like that again. He's going to try and swing back and find the peak. I think the peak is moving. That's the problem. I found the same thing. The peak is wandering around on us, Steve. So I'm sure you will. Thank you for your patience. Give him another call. Over.
Yeah, no problem. I heard him real good on that last one. KM6SRR, I copy your DMO7. I copy your DMO7. I am Charlie Mike 97, Charlie Mike 97, Whiskey 6 to Sierra Whiskey. I am Charlie Mike 9 or 7, over.
Over.
I got a little more. Is he hearing me at all? W6SSW, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over.
Yeah, KM6SRR, I copy your DMO7. Did you copy my Charlie Mike 97, over?
Steve, are you still running 10 watts? Rob's got 150 watts here, over.
Okay, yeah, no wonder. Yeah, I can hear him up here.
Yeah. You do really well with the 10 watts, but it's given Rob trouble tonight because of the band conditions.
Yeah, totally understandable. Yeah, he's got a good signal up this way. KM6SRR, I copy your DMO7. I copy your DMO7. I am Charlie Mike 97, Charlie Mike 97, Charlie Mike 97, over.
You get it that time, Rob?
No, I think I hear something with a noise, but I can't quite make it out, over.
Okay, let me talk to Frank. Frank, do you want to go to bed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was sitting here thinking, I'm not hearing much anyways. I might as well check out, over.
How was your day? Did you get the stump out?
Pretty much. We're not completed. It's, I got some more work to do, but it was just too muddy and I got no traction to finish up. I'm going to have to go back when it's a little bit drier.
Okay, are you going to come down here tomorrow?
I was planning on it.
I didn't get that. You faded out.
should be getting a little better there. I said I was kind of planning on it.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning, Kimosabe.
Roger, Roger. It was very dry. Well, we had a little drizzle here, but it didn't amount to anything.
I got news for you. You're going to get wet when you walk back in from the shack. It's going to be raining on you when you walk in. That's my prediction. Unless you do it in the next 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, good night for now. We'll see you in the morning.
All right, see you then, Mikey. And good night to everybody else. This is W6BBS DMO7 shutting it down.
Yeah, at some point tomorrow, Frank, get on 6 meters, K6USY.
Well, he can do that from here.
Well, hey, Rob, do you want it? I mean, Aaron, you want it right now?
If you got it available.
Yeah, give me, I'll meet you over there in 30 seconds on, calling frequency?
Yeah, 50.125, already got it up, K6USY.
I'll call you in a minute.
Okay. It's not raining here yet. Let me see. I'm at 311 for Steve. Let me go into the Bay Area one more time for last chances here. I don't think we worked KW6S.
Yeah, W6BQL, W6AXX. Yeah, I don't think we worked on 1296. Charlie Mike 87 here. Okay, so we have a clean sweep.
Yeah, tell him to point this way now. You're very strong now. We had K6MYC.
Yeah, hi Mikey. Yeah, so I just picked up W6PQL. So I've worked everybody I can hear. So how are you doing?
Oh, fine. Tell Jim to point down this way. I've worked him, but there may be a couple of others. Rob needs him and a couple of others down here. Over.
Jim, do you have time to point east to work other guys in Fresno?
I can give him some chatter if he wants it.
Yes, Mike. Go ahead and have the guys call me if you hear me.
He's just Q3. It's amazing, amazingly poor, Ed.
Okay, yeah, so Jim, you're Q3 at Mikey's. I'm going to go QRT. So 7-3 guys, worked lots of stations. Thank you, Mikey, for arranging this. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night, I guess. 7-3 WA6AXX. I'll be listening for just a little bit.
Okay, well, I think what we're going to do, it seems like 1296 falls apart after 9 o'clock or even close to 9 o'clock. So what we're going to do, I think next year or in the June contest, we'll put 1296 first. And then we can always go back to it, but we'll put it from 7:30 on and see what happens there. What do you think?
Yeah, so what happens? 1296 is sleepy, it goes to bed early?
It sure does. It just pooped out completely here. So I don't know. Anyway, we need... My path to Nevada, for instance, is 8:05 to 8:10. We usually can always work them at that time. So if we took 1296 from 7:30 to 8:15, I think we'd have a better shot at it, and more people would be able to work them. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I appreciate it. You've been very good and active and working a lot of people. So I got it paid off. Somebody's calling me on the phone, Ed. You might want to hang on just a sec.
Okay, I'll be here for...
WA6AXX, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, Delta Mike 07, over.
Actually, but I'm hearing Mike better, and he probably hears me. It's going to sound a little bit weird. When you get off the phone, Mike, I'll be here. I'm going to suggest 10 o'clock a.m.
WA6AXX, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, DMO7, over. WA6AXX, Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo, DMO7, over.
That was K6ZMW. He wants to have us go south and try and work him from LA. That would be a good one. He's in DMO3, guys, so anybody with some cojones, let's go try 1296 toward the south. 155 or so.
Yeah, I already worked him, Mike, KM6SR.
Oh, you worked K6ZMW on 1296?
Yep, I did it about 7:28 tonight, over.
Okay, before the band was even ready to go. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to go there now.
Roger.
Jim, P12 might be burning south.
Okay, K6ZMW, K6MYC. Roger, K6ZMW. K6ZMW, K6MYC. I got you peaked. I have you peaked at about 160 here. Good signal, K6ZMW, K6MYC, Denmark, Mexico 07, Delta Mike 07, over.
Hey, Mike, ask him if Ralph was on.
CW double, K6USY.
Yeah, I know it's a CW double. Joe, we need your grid. I don't know what your grid is there. Give me your grid, Joe, and you can go on phone. We can copy you on phone, over. Sending Delta Mike Tango 3, but I think that's DM03. Thanks for the shortcut. Okay. Is Ralph on tonight? K6TSK, is he around or is it too late for Ralph? Over. He's turned away now.
John, was that you sending CW?
I don't know who was the other CW station. I don't know who that was. Who was the other CW station? K6MYC. Go ahead. Okay. Keep going, John. If you can work him, get more power to you. Go to it.
Okay, I'm going to call him again.
Roger.
Yeah, you forgot to shift. John, you forgot to shift frequency. Yeah, John, when you went to CW, you didn't shift frequency.
K6ZMW, QRX, don't run away, don't go away. Stand by, Joe.
carrier frequency.
I call him anyway. He'll probably tune around. He'll find you. He's listening now, but he's very weak for me. Standing by now. Go ahead. Calling CQ again, Aaron.
Copy WA6AX.
Who was that?
K6MYC WA6AX.
Yeah, let me turn on you. Let me turn around. Stand by. Okay, coming up your way. Ed. That should be pretty close. WA6AXX. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Just wanted to pass along from Jim, W6PQL. He is suggesting that 10 a.m. tomorrow morning conditions might be good. So I think Jim PQL will be around 10 a.m. tomorrow for you guys east of us.
Okay, well, we can try that. I don't have any problem with that. I'm usually up by that time. Frank should be down here, but we can also be on 6 meters at the same time for anybody that needs Frank or me. Frank can operate my station on 6. He's in DM07 also, so it's not going to make much difference. We've got K6ZMW on frequency. Ask Jim if he's worked ZMW tonight, over.
Yeah, I think Jim took off. Jim PQL, are you still there? Oh, okay. Did you work ZMW or whoever it was? I'm sorry. Good. Okay. Very good. So, Mikey, Jim has not heard. I don't think he heard ZMW. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, wherever. And thank you guys very much. WA6AXX. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay. Tell Jim that I think for about the next 5 minutes, ZMW has been calling CQ on CW. He's been calling for about 10 minutes. We told him to keep calling. Keep calling. There's a couple of fellows up here that are trying to work him also. So see if you can hear him at all, Jim. WA6AXX with a relay, K6MYC.
Yeah, Jim, did you hear Mikey? Yeah, he said ZMW is calling CQ for the next 5 minutes or so from Southern California. So if you can, I guess, point that way. Yeah, try and list the forum on CW. If not, whatever. But very good. Mikey is good with 10 a.m. tomorrow. Good. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. 73 guys, WA6AXX.
Okay, thanks for the help, and we'll try for 10 o'clock tomorrow. You've got my phone number, right, Ed?
I do.
Give me a call as a reminder if you don't hear me at 10 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, if I'm awake.
You better be. You set this up.
No, Jim PQL set it up.
I know. Okay. You should be awake at 10 o'clock. My God.
No, I will be.
Okay. See ya. Thanks for the help tonight. Good night. K6MYC with WA6AXX signing.
73.
There's ZMW underneath you calling CW on side. I can hear him. Oh, there's KSW6 PQL calling him. Okay, I'll shut up. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mike, K6MYC, KM6SR. I don't know why I have so much trouble. I cannot hear anything from the Bay Area. Over.
Well, crappy conditions tonight, and you've got blockage, buddy. That's all it is to it. You just need to get the towers up. You got blockage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not telling you something you don't already know. I hate to keep pushing you on it, but that's what your limitation is. You will have no trouble getting into the Bay Area once you get over that ridge.
Roger. Sometimes I hear him. That's what's frustrating. Over.
Well, that's knife edge and tropo and ducting and whatever else, but you can't count on it. That's the problem. As you can see, I hear it most of the time. This evening, it's really crappy. I can barely hear Jim, but Ed's in there like a ton of bricks here. He's still 9+, over. So that's the line of sight path that you'll get into when you go up a little bit.
Roger. I guess I'm going to call it quits.
All righty, I'm out of here too. Good night, all. Good night, Aaron. PQL is calling ZMW. We should shut up. K6MYC.
Hey, John, are you still here at K6USY?
Yeah, I'm here. A little disappointed that I'm not hearing everything that everybody else is hearing.
Well, I sent you a couple text messages. If I remember correctly, the synchronous tuning gets turned off when you connect to the 9700 with the remote control software. So the messing around that we've done in the last year probably turned it off. I just sent you where it is in the menu to turn it back on.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. This tonight's the first night I noticed it wasn't like I had it.
Yeah, I would leave it on, and because I was like, okay, this is a useful feature, but the second you connect to the radio with the remote control software, for whatever stupid reason, it turns it off.
Unintended consequences.
But fortunately, it's easy to turn it back on, K6USY.
I have to read the text then.
Oh, no, he's got to read the manual? God forbid.
No, he just has to read the text. I just told him how to turn it back on. He didn't even have to look at the manual.
Okay. PQL is still banging away. He's going to try and work ZMW. They have a path. They can do it. They just have to keep at it, and that's what they're doing. PQL is very persistent when there's a real challenge there. Good night, all. I'm going to bed or get out of here anyway. 73s, we'll see you in the morning. 10 o'clock is what they're recommending to try 1296. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, PQL will be on, and so will everybody in the Bay Area. See if we can improve things. So there you go, John. You get another shot at it. 10 a.m. tomorrow. Over.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thank you. 7-3, guys. Thank you for all the help, Aaron.
Yep, no problem. And we did get a question of when you might be on 6 meters tomorrow. There's some people that want to work you.
Well, I was on at the beginning of the day, and I did work about 6 people, but it was, there was tons more on 2 meters, so I just went over to 2 meters and never came back. I'll try to be on 6 a little bit tomorrow. Let's just tell them somewhere around 10 a.m., maybe 10 to 11 maximum. Over.
Alrighty, sounds good. K6USY, DMO6.
Hey, Mike, I just got a FedEx notice that it looks like PQL sent my amp. Over.
Oh, cool. Okay. Who's on the frequency? Off frequency a little bit. Try it again. The other station. Stand by, Rob. We've got Doppler shift, you're way off frequency here. Doppler shift, or you've got a frequency shift. I didn't get all of that, but apparently Rob's amp is almost here. Over. W6 PQL, give me a little more chatter. I'll peek on you. Over. W6 PQL, I'm moving the antenna toward peak for you. W6 PQL, K6MYC, is that better? Apparently not.
Hey, Mike, I got the beginning of this shipment, so I don't know if FedEx even picked it up. Over.
I'm not sure. You got the what?
I got a notice of the beginning of this shipment. Maybe FedEx hasn't quite picked it up yet. Over.
How could they have the beginning of the shipment if they haven't picked it up from Jim's yet?
That just means they generated the label.
Oh. Well, if not picked up Friday, they will pick it up Monday. So you'll get it. You may not get it in time for Tuesday, though.
Yeah, it's a 2-meter amp, so I'll need it by Wednesday.
Oh, I thought this was the 1296 one. I'm thinking of Frank. Now, obviously, more people need more power, don't we?
Roger.
And Aaron needs a big tower and big antennas, but the XYL may not allow that. What do you think, Aaron?
Well, the bigger towers might be in another state.
In another state, yes. Are you thinking about getting out of here?
Oh yeah, it's on the couple-year horizon.
Yeah, well, good deal. I don't blame you.
Yeah, so not going to invest in anything dramatic here because I might have to pull it down in less than 5 years. So it's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me bring my stats up here. 67 Qs, 24 multipliers. I got 2,300 points, and boy, I wish 6 meters would have opened today.
Not bad for a bunch of hole loops, huh?
Yep. That's what I'm using. Just sitting here in the middle of the valley and annoying people on Simplex.
Okay, very good. Well, look, we'll look for you guys tomorrow around 10 o'clock here. We'll do on 1296, and I'll also have 6 meters on in this shack. I'm in the barn, but I can put 6 on in here as well. Good night, all. K6MYC.
Alrighty, Mike, I will disconnect, turn off your monitor here, and good night to the few of you listening still on YouTube. We had 54 people drop by on YouTube tonight, so I think tonight was successful. K6USY DMO6.
ZS6 Charlie Yankee in South Africa to listen in, and he said he would. He was very excited about what we're doing here. Over.
What's his first name?
Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, ZS6 Charlie Yankee.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what his YouTube account is. We had someone that dropped in and said, thanks for this, very interesting, and that was the only comment they left. So we definitely had people listening.
Yeah, did they leave a name?
No, well, other than just the Straw Carpenter. I don't know, it's hard when people don't put their call signs in the comments.
Yeah, that's dumb. The Straw Carpenter, I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, it's probably just a username.
I know, but normally that proliferates through when I'm talking to the guys on HF here. I've been talking about it quite a bit on HF, and I'm clearly somebody must have heard about it. I've been talking it up way back into the East Coast and all over the place. So undoubtedly there's people listening, and I get people telling me that they've already seen it, and I don't even bring it up until they bring it up. So I think it's getting a little bit of attention. I think somebody ought to jab the ARRL so that they can put it on. Maybe they can replay it somewhere, and that might also stimulate some more interest in other areas doing the same thing. Aaron, over.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Someone should send it to the FCC and let them know we're using these dang bands.
There you go. Well, think the ARRL can promote it in terms of promotion, and it'd be good to get the information to the FCC, but the ARRL can promote it so other people use it and other people use it to get more people on here, over.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. So, all righty, Mike. We'll catch you tomorrow. I still need to work you on 6, but that can wait for tomorrow, and hopefully the band does stuff. I kept watching the DX maps today, and people back in Texas and Midwest were having fun on 6, and none of that fun was coming out here to the West Coast.
Okay, well, listen, I just put here, and I'll walk in the house. Give me 2 minutes. I'll call you on 125, okay?
Okay, roger, roger.
I'll put that out of your mind, and you won't have to worry about it. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Good night, all. K6MYC going to 6 meters in the house.
Well, very good. It was going to be a sleepless night without that QSO, K6USY.
Oh, I'm sure it was. I know you were just agonizing over that. See ya.
Nice number for QSOs. 73 QSOs in 31 grids.
7-3, John. Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, John, that's because you got 220. I was listening to you work all the people. K6USY.
Yeah, you guys are doing FTA, which I don't have either. Okay, Mike, maybe I'll see you over there too. And yes, Aaron was concerned about it, even texted me, KM6SR.
It's a big deal, guys. Okay, K6USY.